Can you smell it? Winter's upon us.
Gandalf, bring me the letters.
Welcome to the collegiate cast. No, I'm just kidding. Welcome to the collegiate cast. Make sure to stay warm. Put some socks on. Keep them. Why are you laughing? I'm Raina.
I'm Lucy.
I'm Deli.
I'm Alize.
I'm Alejandro. Oh, this is my first time here, by the way.
And if you were an avid listener, you should know that.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I actually have two stories that pertain to my holiday adventures. One of which, apparently, it's not, like, known, I guess, between, like, the 5 people sitting around me. It's, like, when it would get cold outside, my parents would do this thing where they would have, like, a thing of warm milk, and then they would put, what's the English word for it? Haldi. What's the English word for haldi?
I'm
girl,
sorry,
like
I don't know.
It's, like, an orangey powder.
Oh,
like
I know.
Is it like Sunny D?
No, it's
Isn't
not
that
sun.
Latin?
Yes, a powder that is.
It's for
no.
what?
It's like yellow, and it's like.
But for what?
People put it into the drinks. It was like really popular for a hot
Crystal
minute.
Light?
No.
It's not
Hey, girl,
Kool-Aid.
isn't
No.
that to help you poop?
Cool.
No.
No, I'm being serious.
No,
It's
no,
to
no,
help
no.
you poop?
No.
You said
It's
yes when
like-
she said.
No, I was joking.
Okay.
Let me Google this real quick.
Yeah.
Wow, I feel like I'm really struggling in my English translations real quick. Turmeric.
Oh, bro,
Girl, I don't- pull that
Thank
up
you.
again. Let me see. 'Cause I don't know.
I thought you were saying when you said orange, I thought you meant like flavor.
Yeah.
No, I meant like literal orange.
Let me see it, bro.
Okay,
Let me see
okay,
it.
okay.
Yeah, I know
I
what
think my
turmeric
dad
is.
has it because he takes.
Haldi. So it's very common in Desi household for when it gets like cold outside or when we're not feeling well. They would have like a warm, hot cup of milk, and they would put haldi turmeric, like a thing of turmeric, and you'd have to drink all of it. When we were younger, it was a horrible thing to drink all of it, especially the bottom. You know, at the bottom of hot chocolates where it's all like crusty, dusty, powdery.
Yeah, but that's the best part.
No,
Excuse me?
Girl, that's the part where you close your nose.
That is
and
the
you gotta
and you
chug
like
it
chug
down.
exactly.
Like, it's just
but like
struggle.
now that I'm older, I love it. It's so good, and it makes you feel so nice and warm and like clean afterwards.
Clean.
I don't know. It just makes you feel good. Anyways, so that was my first story. My second story that also pertains to the haldi is that we as Desi South Asian household do not celebrate Christmas. I am not known for celebrating Christmas. We have a Christmas tree in our living room purely for the aesthetics, and it's not even real because my mom and I are severely allergic to nature. So we don't even have a real Christmas tree. I've never had a real Christmas tree
I
before.
keep my Christmas tree up for like, I put it up 2019 and 2018. And then 2020, we took it down just because one person was coming over. And then we finally took it down. But look, it's a lot of work, okay? And it's a small one, too.
Yeah.
It was a lot of work to put it up there. And I was really proud of it, okay? And so we just kept it there. So, okay, don't look at me so judgingly.
I
Anyways.
will. I think I will.
So instead of Christmas, around the same time is another celebration we have called Salgira. There's going to be a lot of translations here. So Salgira is called a birthday. When you're celebrating a birthday, you call it a Salgira. So like Reina's birthday is coming up, so Reina's Salgira
It
is
already
coming
passed
up.
at this time, but...
Oh yeah, well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
November 15th, celebrate Reina.
Right
Even if
now.
it's next year.
Give me a present now. And if you're overdue, give me 2.
Anyways, so we would celebrate our Imam Salgira. So our Imam is a present living spiritual leader that we have, and we would celebrate his birthday, and his birthday falls on December 13th. So it'd be around a similar time, so we'd, be able to celebrate it, and we'd still feel like it'd include Christmas because coincidentally our like flag colors are also red and green. So like it would fit pretty perfectly. Anyways, so what would happen is depending on what day it happens, we would celebrate 2 weekends before. We would clean the social hall and the prayer hall and prepare the sweets. So we have jura and we have just straight up sweets. So jura is like blessed by the imam. He like sends it for us. And then sweets are just like your regular schmegular like South Asian sweets. So like laddu, gulab jamun, jalebi. Those are so good. They are
Can you bring
amazing.
some?
I will, in fact, bring some.
Okay, thanks.
I'm not a fan of laddu, but I will definitely bring some gulab jamun and jalebi because those are so good. Anyways, so we'd have these sweets, and then they would be prepared because they'd be like the ones that you can just store away for a while. So we'd like prepare them and store them away. And then the weekend before the event, we would do this thing called Mandy night and Garba night. And so Mandy is your henna, so you apply it on your hands, your feet, your face, I guess, if you're a little kid. Aww. And it would do like, I know, they're so cute. We do like little flowers and like rainbows and unicorns. Oh, it'd be so cool. Anyways, and then on your hands, you would do your like traditional designs. And then we would also have Garba night, which is where we would like clear out the social hall, and we'd have this really big speaker, or we'd have a live DJ or live band depending on who's available at the time. And we would
I'm available. Brother, I'm available.
I'll send you over all the songs that you can perform.
All right, I'm pumped.
Yes. And so we would dance, and you may want to look this up, but it's very common if you do Ras or Garba for it to be in like circles. So there'd be like concentric circles. We'd have a small circle for like the little kids in the middle, and then the circles get bigger and bigger as you go out, and we're all like performing like the same sort of dance movements. And it looks so cool to just see, like, one group will be going, like, to the left, and the other group will be going to the right, and then it go back and forth.
In Puerto Rico, it wasn't, like, that type of, like, traditional dance, but at my school specifically, I'm pretty sure this was, like, just a private school thing, but we had, like, a big stage at the front, and, like, for Christmas specifically, I remember we did, like, traditional dances. We had, like, the big old skirts and stuff, and it was adorable to look back on. I have a photo of me and like one of my current like best friends when we were like, I don't remember, we had to be like 7 or something, but it was the cutest thing ever. We all like dressed the same, like doing the dances, and we always had like partners and stuff.
I didn't have any dances that I did. I did do the like singing. I sang like in elementary school they would make us learn like, I don't even remember the song, but then there'd be like 2 kids that, oh, Alejandro, we went to the same elementary school, so you remember what I'm talking about. What? Yes, you do. They would make us like sing in the back in the choir. We weren't even in choir, and we'd be like, have your hands together. Let him hold the mic, but have your hands together, and then go side to side, and then like sing like a generic Christmas song, and then they would
my God.
And then they would choose like 2 kids to like do an acting part in the middle of it, and it was like, I'm so grateful for Christmas.
You know what? I'm glad I didn't experience that. Yeah. I was in 5th grade choir, and that's about it.
I probably just repressed it.
That was
at some point.
I remember I was nervous to go up there because I was like first row because I'm short. Like, come on.
I was
now.
always in the back.
Oh, yeah, bro, same.
Girl,
I mean, I was always a choir kid, like since I moved, because in Illinois we didn't have. Literally, the last day of Christmas, like the last day before Christmas break, it was, don't do anything, have a Christmas party. All right, get out. Because we lived in a really, like, in a suburb of a big city, we were very culturally diverse, and they wanted to respect everybody. So we didn't do anything, like, for Christmas specifically, except, like,
that sucks, though.
We did, like, a holiday party, even though all the kids were like, it's a Christmas party. They're like, it's a holiday party. So I was like, okay. Yeah, and then my family does this really cute Christmas tradition where we sing the 12 days of Christmas and everybody gets a day, and it's kind of like a round.
Girl, you got 12 people in your family?
Yeah, believe it or not, I actually do.
What the?
My mom is one of 4, so I have like 2 uncles and an aunt.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant you have like, I don't know, 11 siblings or something.
No. It's like me and my cousins and my grandmother and my aunts and uncles, blah, blah, blah. But my mom is always, like, for example, my mom is always 9 ladies dancing.
Bro, that's a Disney thing. You're a Disney kid. You live Disney.
Yeah, I'm a Disney kid, guys. And then my aunt, I think is, oh, she's going to kill me. I think she's always, like, 8 maids of milking. Anyway, we always kind of, the odd numbers, we just give them to my uncles because they could care less. But, yeah, it's a lot of fun. So that's, like, the singing thing we do. We don't really do any dancing. We're not that coordinated, but at least I'm impressed.
Bro, thank you so much. And then on top of that, we would have, so there are different types of outfits that you can wear on certain days. So, like, Fridays are, like, big days for us. So we can wear, like, what we call a body, which is heavier outfits. And then on mudlesses, which are like super big days, so like So like Salgira, for example, or like Chandrat, which is the first day of the new moon, the first day of the new month, Islamic calendar, in the Islamic calendar. You wear your bodier outfits and your more like shinier outfits. So we would be out here wearing like heavy, like very gem-filled, like really big skirts and like blouses and I guess our version of shawls and stuff. And so like it gets even worse when you get next to an auntie who's wearing like these really, really heavy outfits, right? And then on top of that, she's wearing like the itchiest gems that you can possibly think of. So like right up next to her, like scratching you could honestly cut yourself with those gems. No. Like that's how sharp and itchy they were. It was so bad. But those outfits are beautiful. They're amazing. And like it was really nice because after being like, you know, the first 12 days of December, everybody's like Christmas. It was nice to like reconnect with like my people, I guess, because like, you know, we aren't alone in the United States of America. So it's nice. Anyways, that's like my Christmas story.
That's nice.
Yeah.
6 foot tall man, you want to go next?
That sounds like a lot of really nice stories.
So,
like
okay,
like
cool.
it sounds very comfortable and like very like well
It's
not I mean like the experience of like being with your family sounds like nice and comfortable. Our family gets a little concussive.
Oh.
What does that mean?
Explain. Now I want to see where the 6 foot man comes in.
It all makes sense. Okay, so my dad's side is like they're more like calm. You know, it's like, you know, Christmas with my dad's side of the family is always like, you know, it's calm, you're with family, you eat, you share stories and all that, and it's very fun. My mom's side of the family is
He's sweating.
crazy. Yeah, no, I know, it's a lot. It's kind of crazy, basically.
He's like, my dad's side is fun, my mom's side is fun.
Well, no, it's also fun, but for its own reasons, and it's different. Fun and crazy and progressive, as I said. So when we do Christmas with my grandfather, we call him Appa. But yeah, like his house or his backyard specifically, it's like this. It's huge, and there's just a bunch of like really random stuff. Like he has a few junk cars in his backyard. There's like broken glass. There's a couple mangy dogs.
The typical,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
I mean, it kind of is
It's
though.
it's just you look around. There's just infinite possibilities of different things that you could do. There's like
That sounded like
a
fun when
lot
I was
of
in 3rd
things.
grade, pretending like, I don't know, I'm in a zombie apocalypse.
You could. It's fun. Yeah, so you have like all of this backyard with a bunch of tools and like just various different things and a couple crazy Mexicans. You're gonna have some fun stories. It's gonna be great. But Appa, he stands out. He's taller than your average Mexican, so by that alone he stands out. But he's got like pretty long hair, and he's got like a really long beard, and he wears like a bandana. I don't know if you've ever seen a picture of like
bandana?
well, I don't know, but if you've seen like a picture of like
Biker
Willie
grandpa?
Nelson, like just like kind of like what
yeah,
he wears.
yeah.
But yeah, he's the kind of person that could tell you like just stories for hours about when he grew up, because it's like there's a time he almost got arrested for shining shoes. And he was like in elementary school. But yeah, it's like he can teach you things you didn't even know you wanted to know, and it's like you spend enough time with him and you can't put that in a box and put a bow on it. It's just it's really fun. But there was this one Christmas where it was getting late and it was like really cold, and he was like it was funny, he got me and my cousins and he was like, "Hey, mijo, come over here." He's like, "Get me these what is it?" He said, "Get these branches, get me a beer can." Like, empty, okay. He's like,
Of course.
"Get these branches, beer can, a few rocks, and that container of," I don't know if it was like gasoline or something.
What?
Some kind of accelerant. And he was like, "I'm going to teach you how to, like, start a fire."
Why?
And I was like, okay.
Thanks, Appa.
Yeah, I know. And he's like, "Listen, this is very dangerous." He's like, "You only do this, like, not because, like, if you're, like, I don't know, lost somewhere or, like, you just need to build a fire. Only if you want to start a fire and have fun with it."
What?
Okay. What he forgot to tell us was to back away quickly.
You're joking.
We were all fine. I had one of two eyebrows. It wasn't that bad.
Oh my
But
God.
you know, we were all fine, and we all stand back and we're just admiring, like, wow, we did this. That was amazing.
That's so wholesome.
I love that.
And then my cousin comes with the rest of the fuel.
What?
Oh my god. God.
It wasn't a lot. It was like inside of like one of those Dixie cups. But he threw it into the he didn't tell us he was gonna do it, and it wasn't bad. It went up like a foot. It was okay.
A foot? That seems pretty big.
It was fine. It was actually, it's a miracle none of us got burned. But yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, taught me a few things, like run.
And like how to run, not trust Appa, anything.
Not to cuss cousin Jerry.
Yeah.
So you know, it gets a little crazy. But yeah, this guy, he knows his way around a lot of tools and like different things. He's very, very smart, and he loves teaching people things. So, you know, I feel like a lot of people should just spend more time with their grandparents, like especially now, because you know he's a little older. He can't do as much as he used to be able to. Mm-hmm. So, like if you can, it's something that you really should do, because he's got so many stories.
Girl, I love my grandparents to death. They are the cutest things in the world.
Yeah, me too.
Like, it is like unreal, like the relationship I want to have with my grandparents, because the stories they tell me, I mean, they repeat it every time. But, but it's like, I'm like, yes, Grandpa. And then he'll be like, oh, did I tell you? I'll be like, yeah, but like, I want to hear it again. Like, it's nice to hear, especially around the holidays, because it's like, they always invite, like, well, now my grandparents are like in a different state. But like, they always invite us over, and it's like, oh, eat my dinner now. I'm like, no complaints, because it's good. But
yeah,
honestly.
Oh, guys, I have a promotion. My Christmas song is coming out December 1st.
Oh yeah, we gotta get that.
Which will be probably after the upload of this podcast. So go listen to it on Spotify.
Oh, actually, you got it on Spotify?
It will be.
Thank
yeah.
God. I do not use SoundCloud. I had to like go on the web browser version. I was like,
Yeah. But you know, it's okay. I'll have my first song on SoundCloud, the second one, and my Christmas song that I made with my best friend who actually lives in North Carolina. So we're doing this really fun, like, long distance recording sessions all the time. Like, it's a really fun experience. So
that's cute.
So yeah, go listen to, I'll say the title, go listen to Holidays with You.
Do y'all think this is curious, because I have the same situation where like my dad's side of the family is super calm, but like my mom's side of the family is like they can't be trusted in a room for more than like 2 seconds.
Really?
But like, so like, how are y'all's sides of the families during Christmas?
Okay.
Or do you want to go?
Yeah, I mean, so my dad's side of the family is very spread out, and my dad, he has a brother, and they live downtown Chicago, and my dad lives in South Milwaukee. So like, and they don't have, I mean,
Wisconsin.
Oh. They don't get Wisconsin.
I don't know where Wisconsin.
But they don't really like. It's a different type of brotherly relationship, so they don't see each other as often as like me or my mom and her siblings see each other. So like, also living with divorced parents, it's 2 Christmases, 2 birthdays, 2 whatever. But I will usually go to my mom's family for Christmas Day, and that dynamic is so much different than my dad's family, just because my mom's family is like super, not saying that my dad's family is not like loving and caring, but like they're more of like a cozy community, more intimate, like family type.
Eat this cookie now.
Yeah, exactly. Where my dad's family, like, I was the one that got them on the family Zoom call. Like, it was me. It was me. But still, like, my dad and I, usually it's just my dad and I for Christmases and stuff, so.
With my family, I mean, it depends the holiday. Both sides are kind of... But I know more about my mom's side, because my dad's side is like... the only recollection I have of like one time where I saw like a lot of my dad's side of the family was like a street and a hill.
Took her to a random place.
An alleyway.
I mean, it
was
not. It was not, but it had the same energy. It was like it was just a dead end street, and all along it were just all of his, like, a bunch of his family members. And I just went into each house, and I met a bunch of people, and I'm like, I don't know who you are, and I'm probably going to forget you exist. And then I went to the next door, and I'm like, hi, other family I'm going to forget about.
Really?
So I don't know how they are. I mean, I've heard that they are.
Interesting.
Yeah, but, like, I mean, it depends which side of my mom's family, because there's, like, kind of 2. I mean, if we're talking about my, like, Arkansas family... I mean, I love them. I love all of them, but like, maybe they should.
She got subclasses of her classes of family.
I do. But I don't know. They both have their quirks.
No, that's a good way to put it.
Mine is like I'm the same as you. It's like divorced parents every other Christmas.
Yeah.
I have it like every other thingamabob. So my mom gets Thanksgiving one year, and then my dad gets Christmas that year.
Yeah, that's the same way for me.
But the thing is, like, I just remember the Christmases with my dad because it's just my mom and I. So it's just like we're like,
yeah, it's like
nice day.
Yeah, it's like your mom and I is like my dad and I.
Yeah,
so
it's just like
or you and your mom.
nice day, Mom. I love this. But then, not to say I don't appreciate it. I still like it. But my dad's side is very like calm. So this is how it breaks down. So my grandparents, they're like, brother love is so cute, but they kind of get annoyed with each other, so it's even more cute. But it's like they're bickering and arguing, and my grandma's like cutting stuff because like she wants to prepare everything because she's the only good cook in my family. But like she'll cut everything, and then my grandpa will say something, and she'll take her knife and like swing it around. And be like, you don't say that, Nelson. You blah blah blah. But she's speaking,
Nelson.
Yeah, she's speaking like Portuguese, so I'm sitting back, I'm observing. I'm like, oh, and then she's like getting angry. She's like, Chuh! And he's like, okay. Do you
I have
get
the crazy uncle.
really?
Yeah.
Care to explain?
Yeah, so so two of my uncles, one of them, for context, like he knows how to have a good time.
No.
And my other uncle, he's super cool, he's super fun, and he collects bourbon because he lives in Ohio.
God.
So they
What's
go to
that?
Kentucky, they go to a place in whiskey.
Oh, okay.
So the two of them combined, like when my Uncle Norm, he's like, "Hey, Carrie, you want to try this?" Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's like different like pH levels. Like,
Girl,
they're super cool.
During, what was it, my freshman year? God, I feel so old. My freshman year, we had like a version of Winterfest, which is like Fall Fest, but for winter because we had nothing else to do after college finals. So what we would do is we would have this one room completely empty, and the screen would just be going with a movie. And in another room, you could do like decorating cookies. And then in like a third room, we'd have like Just Dance playing, some odd reason. In a fourth room, there'd just be straight up food everywhere. And so you're able to do like whatever you wanted. And so it'd be really funny because Mr. Dye and Mr. White would bring their guitars, and they would have like a riff off. So you would just hear an amp going off in like Dye's room at full blast because both of them were playing Jack White, which is the only thing that Mr. Dye knew. The only thing
he would do that all
would
year
Jack
last year.
White. Oh my God, literally. Or Caroline.
Oh
What is it,
yeah, Sweet Caroline.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it anymore.
I've been scarred.
Honestly, and like the fact that the whole school would do it when we would have like our pebble ceremony.
Okay, but like I
pull
did
out
it
the guitar and go,
too, but
and the whole school, like all like what 300 of us would go bum bum bum.
Oh my gosh.
It was
Take me back to last year, and for what?
yeah, honestly.
Oh my God. With my mom, we do this cute thing. So like I open it on with her, right, on the day. But we leave out oatmeal and glitter for like the deers, like Christmas or Santa Claus's deer.
Are you trying to kill
No, oatmeal and glitter for the y'all are mean for like Rudolph and
But what's
oatmeal
the
and glitter?
because they need to like poop out glittery stuff. I don't know. Let them be. My mom said that's what they eat. Okay?
Oh my God. Okay, sorry. Let me not ruin your childhood. Yeah, my family celebrates.
I'm frowning. I'm crying.
Yeah, she's frowning.
She is frowning.
Yeah.
Y'all are mean. y'all are mean.
Sorry, Ms. Borges, but what the heck?
And what about it? It's cute. And my
my
mom,
gosh.
like, they
It
would
is
like
cute.
come in, and then it'd be like splattered everywhere, and I'd have to clean it. And I'd be like, oh, you silly little goose.
Yeah, my family celebrates Three Kings Days, which is January. I don't know. Like,
I know what you're talking about.
My
Yeah,
mom
yeah,
always
yeah.
forgets that.
I don't
And I'm
remember
like,
the day.
I'm like, Mom, so
We've
where
been like
am I?
progressively not celebrating it because money. Because, okay, my birthday is December 15th, and then my dad's is the 24th, and then there's Christmas, and then there's Three Kings Day, and then my brother's birthday, the 21st. So they would literally be broke. So it's understandable. But yeah, we just did grass. Like, yeah, we like basically half of me and my cousins ended up with some sort of rash after Three Kings Day, but you know, it's tradition.
What about it?
It's like the one day my dad gets off after working 7 weeks. 7 days a week for the 2 weeks before Christmas and the 2 weeks after Christmas. It's so bad. Oh. Popping her head in, ma'am.
Wait, we should get her to sing.
Go, 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 go.
other way.
She went to the left.
To the left. To the box to the left.
The school's literally a square. She could find her. Anyways, my dad would make omelets because he's known for making us omelets.
Good for him.
That's all.
Omelets.
Omelets, yeah.
All I'm trying to say.
So, do you have any special Christmas traditions, Miss Knutes?
Special Christmas traditions.
Yeah, guys, Knutes is on the podcast now.
That's right. I always make sausage balls, and then we decorate Christmas cookies. Those are our two
Yeah, see, guys, I'm not weird,
two
okay?
favorite things.
No, that's not weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, those are the two.
Any, like, crazy stories?
Like, most memorable Christmas.
Well, so my kids were young, and they wanted a, I can't remember if it was Nintendo or PlayStation.
Oh.
And so we had Christmas, and it wasn't there, and, you know, we just let them be all disappointed and talking about, but look at all the great things you got.
Oh.
You know, and so then we put the PlayStation on the porch and rang the doorbell.
Oh,
And
that's
then
so
we're like,
cute.
hey, the doorbell rang, and then they opened it, and there was sitting there.
Oh my
That's
gosh,
so
that is
cute.
adorable.
So then they were
That's-
super
Oh,
excited
yeah.
because they went from way disappointed. It was really kind of mean.
Yeah.
So-
It was a little, but
Looking
it's
back
okay.
now.
Yeah. We should probably open the door for
Yeah,
Raina.
let's pause. and
Anyway.
let's put Raina back in.
Yeah. Raina's just...
Yeah, I replaced Raina.
Yeah, Raina, you know what? Raina's irrelevant now. Like...
Hey, Merry Winter.
Yeah. Thank you, Miss
Canute.
Knute.
Thank you, Miss Canute.
Bye. Fast forward a couple of years, this was like 2017. My aunt, which is my mom's oldest sibling, had recently bought a new house. And it hadn't been redone yet because it was like built, I don't know, it still had an intercom system in the house.
I had a house like that, and it was so cool.
Yeah. So that's how old it was. But she had us all for Christmas that year. But the funniest thing was we come home from our, like, we go out to eat like 2 days before Christmas. We usually go to this fancy restaurant called Jags in Ohio. It's pretty cool. And we come home, and again, cool Uncle Carrie, he presses a button on the intercom system, and it plays the Charlie Brown Christmas song, and the entire family just starts dancing like that one scene from Charlie Brown. Like, literally doing the character dances and everything.
Disney family, literally
was-
Disney family.
We are just a big Disney family. Like, honestly, if someone would have walked in the house, they would have been like, "Where's the cameras?
Yeah.
What's going on?" Like, it was so funny. And then another thing that my dad has from his side of the family is there's a jar. It's like a Santa jar, and usually they put cookies in it, but there's letters from Santa from his entire childhood in that jar, and it's like from 1988. Like,
so
literally, I mean, not that year exactly, but like even after they stopped believing in Santa, they still did it just to get that, like, mementos and all that, you know,
That's
memorabilia
cool.
and stuff. And it's really sweet. My dad, like, he's like, "All right, let's see," and I was like, "Yeah," and he's like, "It's time to get the letters," and I was like, "Everybody grab the cloaks."
He's like, Lucy gets the letters.
He's like, "It's time. Winter is coming, guys. Let's go."
Winter's upon us. Time to fetch the letters.
It's like Gandalf, bring me the letters.
Like, can you smell it? Winter's upon us.
That's what our intro should have been.
that is.
Can you smell? I hope your toes are cold, because mine are. I'm Raina. So I hope you enjoyed listening to. Oh, what's our student promotion?
You?
Me. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed listening to all of our Christmas stories and Christmas traditions and Elise's family traditions in her household. If you have any traditions you want to share with us, please do it in
Say
the
it in the comments.
yeah, in the
Make
comments
use of it.
below.
Talk to us.
Talk to us. We're
Please.
we're lonely people.
Please.
Yeah, and then go listen to Holidays with You on Spotify and SoundCloud.
By Lucy Allen.
And Kendall Wilson. So yeah, I hope everyone has a very, very, very merry winter and a crappy new year. But in all honesty, happy holidays, happy new year. Hope everyone has a great time. So happy holidays, and bye guys.
Bye.